I'm really sorry. We had an internet dip out, and I think we're okay now. I think we're all good. Don't know. We don't normally have that problem, but so I'm hoping that all of you that were watching me can jump back onto this one, and then we can just get this finished up. So I've just added a whole heap of water over the second couple of coats, the second coat that we had going on here. I'm just going to put some rag down to catch some of these drips, because it is dripping up a storm. I've got a few. I think a few of you are back. Jackie's back. Sorry guys, internet. Doesn't happen often, does it? So we've got a whole lot of dripping going on. A whole lot. And I don't mind it. It's probably, for me, I'm not usually quite this experimental, shall I say. Let's use that as a phrase. I have done drippy pieces in the past, but I've probably been a bit more controlled with it. So I thought I'd just go with it. I don't mind it. I think maybe it's got a little bit too much, but there is some really beautiful bits through it. So I feel like I'm probably going to have, yeah, Jackie, I'm sorry about that. More subtle with vinegar. Do you think it looks controlled? I don't know. I've used both, and I'll be honest, I don't really think there's a great deal of difference with using just straight water to using water and vinegar. I do quite like this. I still feel like there's a lot of work to be done. It's going to need to dry now, because what I don't want to do is start messing with this too much. I'm going to try and... Where it's got a little ledge along here, it's like it's got its own little paint pour going on. But I feel like it needs to have a little bit of help here. I'm just going to soak up some of the... So much paint. And I might just catch these drips under here as well, actually, while I'm there. Oh, that's cool, because it's been missing here. Where this drawer sticks out at the bottom, it's been missing it. Vinegar drips are more feathered. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, you probably are right, actually. I think you do. You see there. You like this, Gail? Cool. So I'm absolutely loving the terracotta popping through from under here. It looks like copper. And like, you know, that, is it verdigris? I don't know if I've got the right name there. But let's say patina. Easier. I don't think there's a great deal more I can do with you guys now. I might pop a little bit more terracotta on and spray away. Yeah, let's do it. Like I said, you can always paint over it. I'm kind of committed to the water and the dribbles now. So what I don't want to do is mess with those three corners and that one, because they look really cool. And there's like a little bit here that's poking through, and there's some little bits here. Jackie, I know you said, I think just before I lost you, or maybe at the beginning, you said verdigris. Yeah, Gail, I think that's the word I'm looking for, isn't it? Is that like that patina? I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah, I kind of don't want to mess with these bits. So I'm missing some up in this corner. I think I'm going to add some here. And maybe just see what a little bit of spray will do. Ooh, pretty. Like it. Really like that. Yeah. And where's my farmhouse green? You like that, Gail? Gail is loving the grunge and the drip. Sometimes you've just got to have a bit of fun. Maybe not spelt right. Yeah, who knows? I know what you meant. You seem to know what I meant. And that's the main thing. So I think we've got, I think everyone that I lost just now because I had an internet blip, it looks like everyone's back on. So I'm really sorry about that, and thanks for coming back to me. I'm going to pop a little bit over here. And this is the Farmhouse green, so it's the most beautiful subtle green. You see, really pretty. Jackie's all over green, Farmhouse green at the moment. That one just wants to splodge. Doesn't want to do too much. There we go. And the rest of it, I'm kind of letting it just do its drippy thing and see where it goes. It is a little bit, it's a little bit outside my normal comfort zone, I'll be honest. That much drippy. But when I keep looking at, when I'm up close here, I'm like, oh, it's too much. When I look at back in the camera, it looks cool. And I think once the handles are on there and the gold leaf, I think it's just going to be over the top, bonkers, loving it. Terracotta. Back to terracotta. I'm going to do some around these keyholes, I think. Nice. What do you think? Cute? Yeah. That's looking really sweet. That's what I might do as well, is once this is all dried, I think I'm going to just go over those corners again and then water it down, just so that is settled down a little bit. It's a little bit too punchy in comparison to these. I like it, but I just want to dumb it down a bit almost. But I really, really like. I might paint over and sand back like we were talking about just now. I might do that. But I'm just kind of enjoying the process of just adding and doing some layering at the moment. No, wrong colour. Nearly put the wrong colour on there. What am I looking for? That one. Peacock. That's nice. Ooh, like it. Like it. Jackie, you have to look away every now and again and then come back from a different angle for it. Yes, you're right. And I do that, and I quite often will paint something a little bit like yesterday. Because I knew I couldn't do anything else, I had to just leave it, walk away. And when I came back this morning, I was like, oh, I really like it. And I do like that now. Metallic green almost looks, yeah, with the way it's kind of gone, the Farmhouse green and the terracotta have kind of given me a faux metallic-y looking finish. Barb, you've been looking up verdigris, a blue-green patina or rust that forms on... I got the word right. Thanks, Barb. That's awesome. So it's really pretty here, what came from underneath. It's not so pretty in this corner, so I'm gonna add some. It just looks alright. It's okay. And I'm gonna put a little bit of fresh Peacock on there too, so that when I add my water, they're kind of dribbling together. And again, that's a way of dumbing that down a little bit. I like that. That's kind of cute. I'm going to stick some more Farmhouse green over this keyhole here. Love it. Mary, thank you. I'm enjoying this one. This is fun. It's out of my comfort zone, but I like to try new stuff and push my... change things up. I'm going to do the same down here on this keyhole because I like that. or similar. And the water from above is dripping on this one as well, which is sweet too. And a little bit of Peacock to dribble over the top. Like in that. And you see what I can do, rather than sand back to those little brass keyholes now, I can just do a little bit of gold paint on those. It'd be a much easier way to do it. What colour have we got there? I've got this one. Okay, I don't want to, I'm trying not to disturb the other drips too much. Okay. And let's pop some of the terracotta now down on. I must yesterday, I don't think I went down as far as the Antebellum blue because nothing's popped through. So what I might do is just pop some on here and then come back tomorrow and do another layer. I've got my scraper as well. Aha! Forgot about the scraper. Oh, Jackie, no, I haven't got the mousses yet. They had limited samples to send out to content creators, and brand ambassadors probably got everything. Then they had to select. So I didn't get mousses, but I had 3 of the new stencils come yesterday. So I've got to try and plan something for them to use them on. And I forgot about the scraper. So the scraper is another great way to put your paint on, just little tiny bits. Oh dear, I've got some paint in my terracotta, never mind. And it's another way to give you, it sort of gives you that crusty, is my knee in the way? Sorry, I'm going to move. It's another way to give you that crusty sort of look. If anyone saw the black Chester drawers that I did with, and then I gave, so it was black and coffee bean, caviar and coffee bean, and then I had Gravel Road drips, and then I used some of the decor waxes in, I used Element, and I used all the scraper to put all of that on, and it was really, really effective. I could really do with the mousses for this project, I think. So I'm going to be using, I will use the Gold Digger, I think. And they've not got a coppery one. I have got some glazes. Jackie, are the stencils what you were waiting for your tall tea rose piece? No. Still a surprise. I can tell you though that the surprise on that has had to move to the end of November. So hold your horses. Would a little bit of golf tone down the top corner? This one, yes, you're right. It probably would, Sherry. Shall we do that? Let's do it while you're on now. Because we've seen it work on these other ones now as well. So let's do that. Pop some water. Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? Likey. Well done. I know, Jackie, I'm just such a tease. You love a tease. Yeah, I'm liking that. What have we got? So I've done those 2 corners. Let's just pop a little bit of water through there. And don't forget, I'm going to add metallics to these corners as well. So we're not kind of finished entirely. I'm going to pop some Farmhouse green through as well, I think. I'm feeling a little bit of everything. Lovely. So it's just really subtle. You don't need to use much, and you can always add. You can't take away. That's with a lot of things. Nice. So how are we thinking? I've got another keyhole to do. I don't know whether I want to do too much on these 2 keyholes. Sherry, fun. Is it fun because I'm the one making the mess? More fun because you don't have to make the mess. Yeah, I don't want to make because of these obviously smaller drawers, I'm going to make smaller mess here, I think. And I'm also going to add just a little bit over here on this Farmhouse green. I feel like there's a little bit too much Farmhouse there. But it's a really cute way to, I mean, you just keep building and building and building. I do need to come along and sort some of these drips out here. But yeah, I'm sort of feeling it's going okay. And what was I going to do? Keyholes. So terracotta. I'm just going to do this bottom one. And I'm really trying hard not to make it too even and too samey, because it would never wear and have that look in the first place. Oh, come on, do those 2 keyholes. I'm going to do them, Gail. I just want to make them smaller. I don't want to make them quite so, because we've got such stuff going on. You like the video, the golden effect colour. It's good, isn't it, Nicoletta? It's working quite well. I'm losing track of what I'm doing. Okay. And I like how I've lost quite a lot of the Farmhouse green here, but I'm still getting light pieces dribble down. Can't speak. Dribble down. I like that. Okay, let's go and do these top 2 keyholes then. I'm just going to do small amounts. Small. That's it. So we've got the golf again, just because I don't want it to be so obvious. I don't want it to be layered. How's that? What do we think? Do we like that? So I must get to work and decide how I'm going to do the handles. It's gone way drippier than I had planned. I'm trying to sit back and talk to you guys at the same time. It's gone a lot drippier than I had planned. I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to come back to it tomorrow and see how I'm feeling about it, because I do quite like it, but it has gone further than I was thinking it was going to go. But I do like it. So I've got my this is just soaking up so much damp. I'm going to just try and do some tidying here. And of course, when you start layering the other stuff on as well, it takes on a completely different look. I want to kind of let this dry before I start layering on some metallics, because I don't want to disturb too much what I've got. And like I said, if you leave it overnight, it's got a much better chance of kind of staying how it is. So thank you very much for everybody taking the time. I'm really sorry. Thank you for coming back on if I lost you just now with the internet. I feel like we need to be consulted before I change anything. Okay. So, it's Friday, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens over the weekend. Obviously, weekends are a bit more difficult for me doing lives, because Gracie likes to try and get involved, and I try not to get her involved quite so much with the painting side of things, because it would be a whole heap of mess. So yeah, I really appreciate every one of you taking your time to sit and talk to me and watch me paint. Thank you very much for the little blip and coming back if you managed to get back on. Drop me a like if you haven't already liked the page. Gracie's House, if you catch me on replay, just drop a hashtag replay in the comments. And I don't think I've got anything else for you to do. Have a good weekend. What we got there, Cheryl? I've been switching my internet on and off, thought it was mine. Oh no, Cheryl, it was just, sorry. It was mine. We just had one blip where the whole thing cut out. Thanks guys. If I don't come on over the weekend, have a great one. And it's my birthday on Monday. I probably will come and say hello, if I'm honest, because I haven't got anything better to do. Grace will be at school. Hubs is going to be working. Might as well come and chat to you guys. See you soon. Bye.